We have to do this. He will know how to play it out, so we don't get... What? Oh my god, top 200 Mythic, they don't know how to crew vehicles. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today this is a Dimir Control, something I know you guys enjoy and I myself am a huge fan of. I wanted to test the Dimir Control archetype in like really high Mythic. Right now we are around top 100, top 60, something like this, and I wanted to just test classic Dimir deck and check how good it is. Can it win against the meta and stuff like this? We don't have good sweepers in Dimir. The closest one is Gix Command that doesn't hit a lot of stuff. So instead we are trying to go this 1-for-1 as much as possible. The problem is that there's always some leftovers, a 1-1 token, something unearthed from the graveyard. Those things always mess you up, also your planewalkers. So one of the things that we did to rectify this is Trespasser. This card is so packed with value. The problem with Control is that when you play your first creature, everybody kills it, because they are stacked with removal. But with Ward, it doesn't hurt so much, because they still need to pay like 2 cards for it. So even in the best case, they pay the mana 2 cards just to answer this, and you are getting card advantage in a way. So this is why the Trespasser is in the deck. Also, you really want to not play spells during your turn, so it's incredibly easy to switch into nighttime and just pressure your opponent, or kill his planewalkers, or just drain life. Ertai for the same reason. And Hullbreaker Horror, the only function of this card is to be in your opening hand and never be played. That's my today's experience with the card. Gix Command, I play only one. And sometimes I regretted playing one, and sometimes I regretted not playing more because I needed a sweeper. It's one of those things that Dimir struggles with. You don't have a lot of slots at 5 mana, and if you go Gix Command, in many situations Invoke would be just better. So a really tough one. Maybe 2 and 3 is a good one, but it just feels that cutting Invoke Despair is not the greatest idea on earth. So my impressions about the deck. First of all, we played all of the games on the draw, and that absolutely changes results. And for reference, guys, when I played any meta aggro decks, the win rate on the play is around 80%, and the win rate on the draw is below 50%. It means those decks lose more than they win as long as they are on the draw. That's how big of a difference it is. So we are around 40% win rate with this one on the draw. Every single time on the draw. So honestly, it's not too bad. Also, we got insane amount of mana screws, flutes. You will see during the game. It was honestly incredibly frustrating day for me. I hope you will laugh at my frustration and your inner Control mage will feel, yeah, I've been there. So I hope it will be entertaining, but it was harsh. And if you don't hit everything perfectly, you cannot go back with this deck. You don't have farewell to just keep you nice and comfy. It doesn't matter. You will farewell it. It will be fine. No, with this deck, it's over. So that's the problem with Dimir. But that being said, the deck is pretty sweet, and when it works, it gives you this Dimir Control feeling. So if you are a big fan of Dimir Control, I think you might like this one. So I think it's decent. And you will like it. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, and let's not make this intro longer than it needs to be. I hope I didn't bore you to death, but it's Dimir. I am always excited about Dimir. I'm sorry. Let's go into the games and have fun with the video. Alright, our opponent goes first because that's the rule when you play control decks. You won't play first. So let's go like this. I know, but it might be Talia, and if you keep this one land, you won't be able to kill Talia for next 2 turns, and that will hurt you. So we just go the safe way, and with all the cutdowns we definitely have a moment in our lives that we can do a thing. Alright, we go like this. So now we can answer Talia and Resurrect Reinforcement that will come at the end step. Hello. Alright, and I'm not sure how we play it out. We'll see what he plays. Is that the veteran or what? Never seen in Magic before, right? So you kill it, you need to make this, otherwise he gets a counter. Now we kill whatever he will target with the frontliner. Cool. I'm glad that we agree. Like, so far pretty textbook, honestly. So this is not a lot. This is not a lot. This is also a good curve for this one, but I'm pretty sure he has something that is relevant. And he needs to keep playing it. You know what? At this point I'm countering whatever. You just want to get the value, then we play the land Trespasser and then we go from there. If he plays Myral, we go for the fraud. We get some damage, we heal with Trespasser. Recruitment Officer is definitely a huge threat. It is a huge threat. We gain 1 life and we gain the 2nd life. We also force him to stop attacking into us, because Trespasser, if he has Brutal Catar, it still hurts him. The cards are definitely hurting right now. Negate. Nice. Alright, I will be forced to play into during my turn. I mean, I want to pressure him a little bit. He doesn't have good trades right now. And we heal just a little bit. I don't think that will be how we win the game. Oh, the problem. Like, I should kill the Sky Strike Officer right now. It means we don't go into night time. It's awkward. Negate is dead card. I don't play Memory Deluge. I think I need to give him this, you know, 2 turns. At least we get the Gluton that is a bit stronger. We need to play this and hit something like Gix Command, I guess. It's awkward, hard to play without any kind of sweepers, really. 1 for 1, you need to draw a lot of stuff. Valiant Veteran. Yeah, it's here. It's definitely here. Let's see the attack. I might be forced into killing Sky Strike Officer, but I'd much rather do something else. Do we go for so much damage? That's a lot, but otherwise how are we killing it? Let's go like this and see what the cards are. Ertai Resurrected is not the worst. Teferi, not the greatest here, but I guess a bit better than nothing, right? Alright, so that's a land. We probably play Ertai in to go for the fraud. Let's start like this. He cannot draw cards. He's down to 2, you know, so that's not the worst. It's not the worst. If I attack, I don't get crazy good value, so let's stay like this. And hope that he will try to kill us, basically. He cannot use the pump plant. He can use the officer to get some value. Oh, alright, so he's going all in. Alright, I kinda like it. With Ertai, the swing should be good enough. We also debuff all the creatures. And then we attack with Gluton if we want. Alright, good choice, good choice. Alright. And this is the Ertai's moment to shine. We destroy. We go for the veteran, so the rest of the damage will be lower. Otherwise, you still get hit by a ton. This is a pretty good target. We can go like this. We are at 1. I can also trade with the land. Honestly, land is pretty annoying, but I cannot exile it. Like, I have 2 creatures right now, it's not the worst. I played a Teferi. Also, I keep the Ertai, that's a big deal for future turns. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this is the best. You know, 1 life, all you need is a control player. The rest is a waste, basically. Alright, alright. So, we definitely attack with the, you know, our wolfy thing. We heal quite a lot, that's a big deal. Yeah, let's go. Damage doesn't super matter. Like, it will matter next turn, but not this one. And let's make a small Teferi. They, like... Alright, that was close. It was not set, you know? Alright, guys, that's 5 games in a row on the draw, by the way. We are never getting on the play with control. Like, we need to switch to aggro to be on the play. Like, seriously. Like, there's, you know, the layer of joke, but in the end, like, usually when I switch to aggro, I suddenly find, wow, why I have so much on the play games. Alright, so Fairy Vandal, this is really good for him. I don't think it can grow above the cut down, so let's see how it goes. Kaito? No. Alright. We play a land and we chill. That's the strategy. Of course we are getting mana screwed again. I think that's the 3rd game in a row with mana screw. Magic is absolutely out to get me today. 1 damage, cool. Like, you know what, if that's all he does, will I really get mana screwed again? Really? Magic? Like, seriously, this is always the case. Like, my opponent just carries up like without any issue, and I'm just fighting around the shuffler, like, please let me play the game. I beg you, please give me land so I can play a normal game of Magic. And the shuffler is like, nah, you won't. Oh my god, this is a natural card draw, land draw. I'm speechless. Alright, I think this is the play. It's not perfect, but at this point of mana screw, we are outside of perfect super hard. So we will just smork him, you know. Good old smork to the face. It might matter, we have enough invokes. Man, I should just cut Hullbreaker. I will never get to 7 mana with my decks. Like, look at this stuff. And yeah, I will play it. Like, screw it. I will just freaking draw my lands. Thank you. And I need to do it right now. This means if he hits the Emperor, I can attack with Bankbuster. Let's see what he hit. You know, it would be fair if he didn't hit anything, honestly. Of course, instead, I'm getting exactly the hard counter. This is the best draw of his deck. I cannot believe this game. I honestly can. How wrong can it go? Like, nothing works at all. This means that we won't be able to invoke... Oh my god, he will just invoke Despair, right? Moment before we are able to play it, before we got mana screwed. Oh my god, I cannot believe what's going on in this game. This is how you play Magic. You just mana screw your opponent, and then one turn before you lose the game, you just get the perfect answer to everything. Perfect short. I also got punished for drawing 2 cards that he exiled from my... Are you seeing this guy? I will share this game so much. I want you guys to see how my life in Magic looks like. He's also having make Disappear, so we won't be able to normally play Gix Command as well. Fortunately we have the answers, but that's a nice cut down. Oh my god, I haven't been so irritated since forever. Alright, so he can make Disappear, it doesn't work, so that's why he decided not to. We do attack him, we will win this game, but the things that happened will scar me for life, basically. Sure, 1 card to go, or 3 cards to go actually. So we will get the Bankbuster. Wedding Announcement, it's irritating, but it's not good. If that's his play, I will gladly take it. This might be Dissipate, sir. And you know what? Yeah, so we definitely want Trespasser on this turn. 3 mana, we have 4. So we can cut down and Dissipate, it's fine. Okay, like, as always, this is the rule. Early game you get the Pain lands, and late game you always get this tap land. This is the only tap land I play. Alright, it's fine. So let's start recovering from this, like, disaster of a game. I'm saying about the match, not the game itself. Alright, I love Magic. Even now. Which tells a lot. So, do we trade? Nah, I will just play like this. It's good to pressure them a little bit. Oh, that's super nice. That means farewell, doesn't it? But we will counter farewell, so we don't care. Yeah, I am pretty sure the game is won by now. Problem is he sees the counter spell, so, you know, he's not exploding as quickly as he should. Alright, my friend. Cool. And now we will... So he has Make Disappear, we need to remember this. So he will actually sacrifice it, play the card. And then we play Gix Command and we hit him. I could also counter the thing, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, we still won, guys. So tell me in the comments what do you think about this game, because I think I voiced my opinion. That was super weird. Opponent goes first. Our hand sucks. I'm mulliganing this crap. And I can go both ways. I can go for the value, which maybe I should. This is a good mana. I can go like this and hope for the third land, or get rid of the Trespasser. You know what? We are mana intensive deck, so even if I hit the land, I still need more. This is the perfect curve. So what is his play? Tenacious Underdog, right? That would be great to kill on curve. Alright. I was one of the famous, thinking about land for 30 seconds. I know, guys. And I think in the end we made the right call, so, you know, I'm kinda happy with it. I should also predict that I can draw a Bankbuster, and that would change my thinking. Alright, so we are prepared with more, and right now we are getting a little bit flooded after the mulligan. It's not going super hot so far. However, we can leverage this. Cool. So, card advantage is so gone. Man, on mulligan, Trespasser hurts so much more. However, now the Trespasser is in the graveyard, and we basically kinda reverse the whole, you know, the idea. But we definitely need to start hitting our value cards. We are 0 value after mulligan, Trespasser, and getting flooded. Not looking so hot for us. So I really hope this Trespasser can, you know, save the day. Right now there was no spells to be cast, or that was not a sentence, but you get the idea. Alright. Unfortunate. I really wanted to switch and start pressuring him, especially that cut down. I knew this would be like this. Oh my god, this is the worst. So we got 6 lands in 10 cards, while our opponent is just living best life with Bankbuster and draw. We also have them. We have Teferi, we have Invoke Despair, we have so many cards. This is one of them. Not the greatest. We need to eat all of this value. And let's hope that we actually draw something impactful. I need Teferi, Memory Deluge, first for discovery. Even Trespasser would be kinda okay. It's not what we want, but you know. Instead, I keep getting more lands. Man, this has been the worst showcase of the deck ever. This is what happens when I queue into high Mythic. Like, all of this is after mulligan as well. Let's not forget. Now he can crew the Bankbuster, so Gix Command is way worse. No, that's so bad. Yep, more lands. This is my Mythic, guys. How much did we draw? 8 lands in 13 cards. Wow. We actually... Oh, that was even more. We actually drew 4 cards that weren't lands this game. That's absolutely insane. And we also got mulligan on top of this. I'm a bit ranting because right now we don't have good choices. We do not have a good choice. If I use the Destroy to power 2 or less, then he crews this, and then he sacrifices highest power. He can choose. There's nothing we can do about this. I mean, there is one thing we can do. I guess we could get the Trespasser, but it doesn't do anything at this point, it's too late. We have to do this. He will know how to play it out, so we don't get... What? Oh my god, top 200 Mythic, they don't know how to crew vehicles. I mean, that's great, but with our draw, he can make every mistake ever, and still it won't matter, because we do not draw cards that do anything. Like, we do not draw non-land cards this game. Is it too late? I think it's too late. This is the card we needed like 2 turns ago. Oh my god, what a now we will kill ourselves with this Bankbuster. Those are all the cards that we needed. All the time. Man, 1 turn earlier. 1 turn earlier, I think we would make it. Man, even after such a mistake, he will win this. This is so late. And our opponent just living his best life. Yep, you get a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm even playing like I don't have anything. There's no white, so there's no point. And those will be the cards that we needed. See? That was the removal. And oh, you are a good game, man. I'm sorry to say, but you messed this game as much as you could. I'm not sure why there was no upkeep, but that's fine. Even if we killed it, he just plays anything else, we don't have enough life gain in the deck. Just out of curiosity, how many good cards we had on the next turns? Yeah, you can do the thing. Teferi, Trespasser, but that would steal a lot of lands. Oh man, I will give him good game. Not sure if I did, but even after such a mistake we lost. That's not great. Alright, our opponent goes first. We will take it. He's playing mono black because we just played. So that makes things a bit easier. This time we are not in absolute nightmare of a draw, so let's see how it goes. He definitely wants to hit Trespasser on turn 3. Oh, maybe it's Rakdos, whatever, it's still mono black mostly. Alright, so he plays like this. We drew all of the tap lands. Not perfect, but we will make it work. Let's see how he plays it. I wonder if he plays something like Obnixilis in this deck. I'm sure it's a good combination. I will take this 3 damage, even though it will matter quite a lot. I want to see what is the play. Is that the Trespasser that he wanted to exile this? Alright, alright. Okay, so now we have full information. We killed the Harvester, we exile it, we heal a little bit. We play the Trespasser. And we make sure that it's hard to block. He gets the tempo, he doesn't get a lot of cards, we are super slow with the lands, we need to hit into Invoke, yeah, like, you know, phase of the game. Alright, he cycled on only one card, this suggests he is really happy with what he has. He had the Trespasser, he just have chosen the Fable because he decided it's better, and that's true, it's better. Hard to attack into the stuff though. Okay, that's a decent draw. It definitely fills our curve. And it also means that even if he removes the Trespasser that we have, we still have another one. If he double attacks, it's still not great. And do I want to attack? Not really. I actually want to keep trading, so I want to keep the board at 1 creature or 0 creatures. Because I need to hit invokes. And I'm basically starting. We need a swamp from top, man. We drew all of the tap lands so far. This is like 4 tap lands from our deck, right? Alright. That's a Shio. We have more Trespassers. That's why we do it like this. We actually want to try to switch into nighttime. Alright, this will die on the next turn for sure. I think I want to see his attack. I will give him this 2 life. It might be a mistake, I don't think it will super matter. I want to make sure that I know, like, it makes a bit scary to use Reflection, you know? Sure, this is the one that doesn't matter. He targeted it because he expected a removal probably. And he gets the treasure. That's a small consolation prize for him. Then he sacrifices a token and Reflection and we draw 1 card, right? That's the play. I mean, this is pretty good for us overall. I block like this, I block like this. He will burn it, right? But it means he still needs to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, and we clear the board basically. Maybe without one creature. Alright, that's fine. And we'll be able to exile his graveyard and heal a little bit. Alright. I think it's going pretty well. It's been a rough start for sure, but we are getting there slowly. Shio, not here anymore. This is the land we needed last turn. It's fine. I should not play the land, by the way. Maybe I draw something that is a tap land. I have still the fourth one, right? So then I would be able to cast it, to play it. I wonder how he will sacrifice. He has a history of making mistakes, so let's see if he does it right. Right, so we got extra cards. That's really nice. Okay, we know this. Do I want to give him the staff? Yes. Well, I don't want to attack, even though we gain a lot. Reason, he wants to attack with the goblin. If he wants to remove my Trespasser, it means that he won't be able to make full 5 mana play, right? He needs at least 2 mana to remove it. Even with treasure, he's at 4, and he wants to cast Invoke Despair. Well, I guess he can start with it. Okay, that was silly. But it's fine. We will just keep trading invokes, and I have more. I also have more mana and more value basically, so we should be okay. But we'll see, of course. It's not as easy. I could also go with Trespasser. Man, this is pretty insane. Alright, Trespasser, do your thing. With Dissipate, the whole strategy changed. Now we are leading in the board because we have Trespasser. We do not mind the nighttime, which usually is our opponent. And now we can Dissipate whatever he plays. I want him to target this with a ward. And then we get such a high card advantage. If he goes for Invoke Despair, we just counter it, and we are even more ahead. Because they keep having infinite Invoke Despairs. That's the reason. Oh boy. Blue just showed some power. When your opponent isn't mulliganing to 6 and getting flooded, the game suddenly is not so easy, my friend. Alright. This is a pretty good draw. But I will keep it for later. First, we attack. This is not a creature, so it doesn't go to the graveyard. I mean, I have ways to resurrect it, but I prefer 2 extra damage. You know, the one I wasted at some point during the game. For no reason. It's fine. I just don't think the game will go so long for it to matter. They want 3 cards and 3 damage. Oh man, I think we go like this. I think I will go like this. This is a hard decision, and it is possible. We have Negate, by the way. Okay, so we will play like this. We keep the basic, so we can refill just a little bit. We definitely do not want to play too many spells. Like 4/4 is a good one. Alright. So, before Shrouded hits the board, that's why we have Rona Vortex. Now we do not care about Shrouded. We discard, and that was a pure value. This is a true Dimir right now. Alright, so we just kill him, right? He needs a card though. Yeah, so the game is over. That was pretty nice. He did good game me last game. My friend. You GG'd me. Oh, no GG this time? I guess he doesn't like losing. Alright, we recouped this one, but that was close game.